Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a simple product review of the Greenworks 40V 12-inch cordless string trimmer. It is battery operated, and I love using it for after we've mowed the lawn, just to kind of like trim the sides and the edges and to make it look like really crisp and nice. So, a couple things to note is that it has a high-performance G-Max 40V lithium-ion battery that delivers fade-free power with no memory loss after charging. It has a 12-inch cut path with a .065 dual line with auto feed head to rip through weeds for fast trimming. It has a variable speed trigger for power on demand. It's compatible with Greenworks replacement spools. There's a specific model for it, and then it has it works with the G-Max 40V lithium-ion batteries. And then when the battery is on a full charging, can you have about 45 minutes of runtime. Okay, I wanted to be abundantly clear with this part because this is the hardest part to figure out without the instruction manual, because I don't read instruction manuals. But first you have this little like rod right here which can go up. It can go up right here, so you can sit here or here. And it's just to protect or to give you like a line of sight while you're actually doing the trimming. But this is the little part that I want to show you. So it has two different buttons. It's got this green button on the side, which is like the release button. It releases this entire cartridge. And then you have this button which actually like it ratchets and like lengthens this strand right here. It's like weed backing strand. So as you press it, it'll come out further. And then you press it again. And it's just like, man, I would say 1/4 of an inch, maybe. 1/4 of an inch. It lengthens. But what this does right here, this button, is if you press it, it has it on both sides. But you've got to press it really hard. At least on mine. You have to press it really hard. Where'd it go? And what it'll do is...
There we go.
This little spool of cable will come out. And this is what you replace for the weed whacker. Now, the cool thing is this came with the set. We got this weed whacker 2 summers ago, so this summer and then last summer, and we've used it every time we've mowed our lawn, and we still have not gone through it. So that goes to show you that you're not having to replace this often, at least we don't have to, which is nice because to be completely honest, it's a huge hassle taking this thing on and off. The reason that I've taken it on and off so many times is because this will get too short and I won't notice it, and then it will stop like, cutting and like cutting grass, and I'll look down and it'll be basically that thin. And I don't have any grip to push on it when I push the black button to extend it, so I have to undo the whole thing and re-thread it and all that stuff. It's a huge hassle. Anyways, that's that little section. Then we have this 40-volt lithium battery that just goes into the back. You just slide it on its little rails, and then you'll hear a snap when it locks in place. And then that's not going anywhere. And then the way to actually activate the weed whacker is pretty simple. You've got this button here on the left-hand side. It's like a safety trigger, but you press that, and then you press the trigger. You do that. And then you can let your finger off the safety to have it work. So I always like to wear something to protect my eyes, just in case something flings up and nails me, but... Woohoo! That looks purty! Okay, so a little tip. I'm not a professional, but what I do is I don't focus on actually cutting the grass. What I focus on in my line of sight is having that little metal thing right there, right? The corner of it lining up at an angle with the sidewalk, right? Right there. So that's what I line it up with. Let's see if I can do this 2 hands right there. I line it up like that and then just follow that line. See all that corner of the railing is with the grass? I just follow that all the way on, and it just ends up creating a perfectly straight line down the sidewalk. Woo! As you get paid for this, look at how crisp that line is. Man, my neighbors would be so proud. And then a couple things to note is that this 40-volt lithium battery on a full charge has up to 45 minutes of runtime. It has a dual quiet line auto feed head with a 12-inch cutting path and a 0.065-inch strand. It uses what's called a dual line system, making it easy to power through tough grass, and it has adjustable